Hey everybody, Corey Hicks here, and we are going to be discussing all the different practicing techniques and topics for the Visible Guitar course. And this is going to go through everything that you're going to learn, how you're going to be able to keep track of everything, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. First of all, we're going to talk about the different topics, and these are going to be things like note recognition, learning your scales, your chords, triads, arpeggios, sight reading, improvisation, comping, you name it. We're going to be covering all of the different skills that are necessary for a professional guitar player. Okay? So starting off, we'll be doing things like note recognition. So if I take, for example, the note F, okay, being able to find one note all over the neck so that you can instantaneously be able to locate that. If somebody said, hey, the major third of that F is A, being able to find that anywhere on the neck. Being able to find any complex interval on the neck, say if I say a sharp 11th of B or something like that, being able to find that real quickly, okay? Note recognition is also important because we need to know the notes on our scales, we need to know the notes on our chords and that type of thing. After studying note recognition, you'll move on to scales, and scales is just knowing the entire fretboard from the nut to the end of your fretboard in any given key. Okay, I think this is really, really important. Using the Berklee College of Music system, there are 7 different patterns on the neck, and this is going to take you from every scale, basically, is from the open position to the end. Being able to learn any melody anywhere on the neck, okay, that's going to be, if I did just a simple melody like a C, D, A, something like that, being able to find that anywhere on the neck, but not only that, but being able to play anything on the neck using multiple patterns. Any chord on the neck, okay. So that's going to be really essential, and we'll work on that every day. The next thing is going to be our arpeggios, and every one of these 7 positions on the neck is going to have all 7 diatonic arpeggios inside of it. And this will be important to kind of connect chords, and it'll be important later for chord tone soloing in styles such as jazz and blues and funk and that type of thing. Next will be triads on the neck. This is really important for the worship guitar player. Not only triads for, let's say we're doing, diatonic triads across the neck, so we're doing like different triads. Okay, but being able to use these in comping. So if I'm doing a chord progression, the key of, let's say, A major, and I wanted to do A major, and then I wanted to do E major, and then F sharp minor, and then D major. So I want to be able to move that to all positions on the neck. That type of thing is really important for a worship guitar player. We'll also be talking about technique. We'll also be talking about voicings of chords, the way that works. So if we have a G7, we have to be able to do it G7, 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 G7. Don't forget that guy or this guy here. Being able to find one chord all over the neck. In addition to that, we'll be working on applying this stuff to songs. But where I want to get you guys going is that every day you're going to be having a list of things that you practice. You're going to do it in the same order every day. You're going to be using documentation so you know what I did yesterday, what my metronome setting was on that particular arpeggio or whatever, and being able to monitor yourself throughout the course. Okay? And there are certain benchmarks that are going to be required to meet for every semester. We are going to start off with a overview of major on the first semester. Second semester is kind of using major in its modes. Third semester we go into melodic minor, then we go into harmonic minor, we go into diminished scales, altered scales, and the harmony that goes along with each one of these things. And these are all the basic skills that are necessary for any professional guitar player to be able to learn music quickly and efficiently. As most guitar players will tell you who do this for a living, learning songs quickly is where all this is going. If you have to learn 40 songs in 2 or 3 days for a cover gig, you can do that if you know where everything is located, okay? You will be able to learn an entire worship set without the need of a tutorial or tablature or a chart. That's a big one for a lot of you guys out there spending, a half hour to an hour or longer learning a worship set. It shouldn't take that long, okay? You should be able to find any melody on the neck in any key, even if the worship leader changes the key on the spot for you. So these are things that are not saved for virtuosos or really competent guitar players. These should just be skills that are, every single player can do these things, okay? So this is kind of the introduction. I hope that you guys are well. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. And be looking forward to a lot more of these videos. I'm even going to be doing a series on just random things. Everything from, let's say you want to get into harp harmonics. Maybe you want to get into something that's more stylistic, like country. Maybe you want to do something that is, I don't know, effects. We'll get into effects, or maybe we'll get into amplifiers, or maybe we'll get into the things that guitar players talk about all the time, the use of picks. Maybe some stuff you don't know. That will be really helpful for your time here at Visible. So I wish you all well. God bless you, and we'll talk soon, okay? Bye-bye.